What's up, guys? It's week 3 NFL 2018. This is my preview video for that game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Monday Night Football. I don't really know where to start on this video. There's so much shit going on everywhere. So much just bullshit other than football surrounding the Steelers. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. As a Steelers fan, been a Steelers fan since 1990. I never remember shit being like this. But, yeah, man, it's crazy. But anyway, Steelers go to Tampa Bay, Monday Night Football. This is a place, not Tampa, just Monday Night Football in general, where the Steelers usually play some of their best games. And they're going to have to do that and go beyond this week going to Tampa. Tampa Bay is red hot. They're red hot right now. They're 2-0. They just beat Philly. But give them their props for the first 2 weeks because they've been playing good. We got to go play Fitzpatrick. The Steelers have beat Fitzpatrick in Houston, Cincinnati. Hell, I even seen them beat him live in Pittsburgh a couple years ago when they played the Jets. So we know how to beat this dude. But Tampa Bay, they got some real good receivers. And Evans, in my opinion, don't hate me, but he is like, in my opinion, a top 3 receiver in this league. He always gets overlooked. But I think he's a big deal. Now, the last time we played Tampa, it was like my first or second year, I can't remember, of making videos in here. They were 0-3 and come to Pittsburgh and took one from us, man. It was embarrassing. And hopefully we can be that team to go in their house and take one from them this week. Talking about this game, you know, Tampa Bay's pass offense has been red hot. They don't necessarily run the ball that great, but like I said, it's week 3, and from what I'm seeing, the Bucs have just been slinging it all over the field, man. And their secondary, I think, is another weak part of their team, and I expect this game to be high scoring because who am I to get on here and bash and say their secondary is weak when my defense, I mean, gee, do I got to say anymore? I mean, I think it's been said the last few days of how bad the defense played against Kansas City. Dude had more touchdowns than he had incompletions for. That should tell you a little something. This is going to be a hard game to win. We're going to have to play physical, mistake-free. Guys are going to have to step up. I seen earlier, I don't know how, I seen an injury report earlier from the Steelers, and it looks like the O-line is a little banged up. I think it's kind of like day-to-day, injuries or whatever. I seen one to Foster. We know about the Castro and Marcus Gilbert banged up. But hopefully we get some of the guys back this week that we need. We just got to play good football, man. This shit has been pathetic the first 2 weeks of the season. But Tampa Bay is playing good ball right now. And like I said, we're going to have to step our game up to another level. And usually the Steelers are the favorites or, somebody's looking to knock them off. But this week, we're being the underdogs. And hopefully we can get our first win of the season. Because I will be honest with you, it has been a long 2 fucking weeks. It's been a long 2 weeks. And, like, everybody, the people that talk about the Steelers are talking on TV are talking about everything but football, and that's not a good sign. I have backed Mike Tomlin up the entire time he's been a Steelers coach. But you all guys can get mad at me. People that know me on here know me, but I've already been called. I made a post a couple of days ago about Mike Tomlin, and I was labeled a racist. But if you know me, you know that's the farthest thing from me is being racist. But it's funny because the guy that called me a racist the night before was bashing him harder than I was. But you go figure it. This team, to me personally, it doesn't look like there's any kind of organization. The shit looks wide the fuck open. Some guys look like they're there to play hardball, and the other guys are just there. Just there. And it's been real discouraging the last 2 weeks. But, you know, Pittsburgh, we know what we got to do. You have got to find some kind of way to establish some kind of constant pass rush to slow down their passing offense. Because if you don't, it's going to be a long fucking day. They're going to throw it all over us. I think it's clear to see that our inside linebackers struggle they're really not, they can't cover. I love Vince Williams. I don't know a whole lot about Bostic, but from what I've seen, they can't not cover. But we just got to get to the quarterback and try to find a way to force some turnovers on offense, protect the ball, and just get James Conner involved, and let's see what he's got. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to sit here and hate James Conner, and I'm not going to compare him to Le'Veon Bell because there's not many backs in this entire league that you can compare to Le'Veon Bell. But I'm interested to see what James Conner can do Monday night against the Chiefs. Really didn't get to see much because, fuck, we were down by 21 before the first quarter was over, it seemed like. But I don't have no hate for Tampa Bay. Texas Buck, video maker in here. He's one of my favorite people in this whole damn thing. Cool dude, and he reps the Bucks. And if the Bucks do beat the Steelers Monday night, he'll get a crow from me straight up because he's a good dude, and I like his videos. And he seems like a down-to-earth dude on here. There's so many people on here that are imposters that act like there's something that they're not, and you would see them in the street, man, and they'd run in the fucking house straight up. But he seems like a genuine dude, always reps his team here every year. But like I said, no hate. I'm looking for a really good football game. More than likely, we're going to see another high-scoring game, unless something drastic changes from the, out of the defense. We just got to play more consistent on both sides of the ball, all three phases, including special teams. I did see today where the Steelers are talking about working out a punter. The Antonio Brown situation, I'm not going to touch that. I'll let the rest of the video makers in here address that because I know they will. But those are just some of my thoughts on this upcoming game. Steelers, Buccaneers. They did have sort of a little rivalry, not really, back in the late 90s, early 2000s when Lee Flowers, I know some of you might remember this, and some of the other older Steeler fans remember when he went on the tirade after the game, called them paper champions. That was good shit. But I don't have any hate for Tampa, and I'm just hoping that my Steelers show up and play a complete football game and get their first win of the year. Like I said, Tampa Bay's red hot right now, 2-0, playing good ball. Fitzpatrick looks amazing. But the only way we're going to beat them is to slow down their passing game, and the only way to do that, in my opinion, is constant pressure, physical football game, 60 fucking minutes. Boswell's got to hit the extra points. He's got to hit the field goals. We've got to force some turnovers and score points off turnovers. It's the only way we're going to win this game. But it should be interesting. It's in Tampa. It's a road game in the NFL, so they're always tough regardless pretty much of who you play. But I'm not giving up on the season. I never give up on the season. No matter what the Steelers' record is or how you feel about them, I'm always going to be here repping the Steelers. I ain't going nowhere. Not a fair weather fan. I didn't just start making videos last year or a week ago. This is my 5th or 6th year doing this shit. And I've been here all these years, and I plan on continuing being here, repping the Steelers, no matter what. But let's go get this win. Find a way to get this win come Monday night, because it's going to be hard. And I just want to put those first 2 games behind us, man, because it's really, really got me in a foul mood. Just pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, all the bullshit that's going on around Pittsburgh. The fucking everybody acting like a bunch of bitches. Like, you know, I'm not sitting here hating on. I'm hating on the whole fucking team, coaches, team, all of it, because it's all fucked. The first 2 weeks, it's all been fucked. And I just call it like I see it. I feel like Mike Tomlin has started to lose this team a little bit. So, of course, I'm going to speak on it and say that. But I know Mike Tomlin won't go down without a fight. I know this ain't the end, you know. So, I ride with my squad no matter what happens. And we'll see what happens Monday night. But it's going to be a good game. Looking probably going to be a shootout. The Steelers usually always show up on Monday night, like I said. But this video's been kind of long. I just wanted to talk about this game a little bit. Like I said, shout out to Texas Buck, MacMan, Renegade 412, all you guys that make Steeler videos in here. You know, I watch all you guys. Fucking Steel Twins, all of y'all, man. I fuck with all y'all, and keep doing what you're doing, repping the Steelers. I don't really have much else to add here, but I will tell you this. I've never, like I said last week, I've never met a team that won the Super Bowl after week 2. And, like, no, I'm not calling nobody out. But you Jaguar fans that are 2-0, I hope to God you do not think, as much as I hate them, I hope you don't think that New England's just going to fall away. Like, okay, you beat them in Jacksonville. That's cool, week 2, but they are a totally different machine when the playoffs, late season roll around. So just remember that. But I've went way too long with this video. I'm out. I just hope the Steelers pick up a win. No hate. Now let's go, Steeler Nation. Let's get the job done, man. Peace.